Southern Nevada water agencies are headed back to court to fight to keep a multi-billion-dollar water project alive. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Christiane Klein.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Denise has the night off. In a special meeting today, Southern Nevada Water Authority board members voted to appeal a recent decision by the state engineer, which temporarily slammed the door on a controversial plan to siphon groundwater from rural Nevada.
As George Knapp reports, some of those who voted in favor of the court fight say they oppose the groundwater plan.
For 29 years, the Southern Nevada Water Authority has pursued plans to unleash a massive, unprecedented 300-mile-long pipeline and pumping system to suck billions of gallons of groundwater from under rural Nevada. The $1 billion project became a $2 billion project, and today is a $15 billion project. Federal studies show a lower water table could create a huge dead zone in rural Nevada, where plant and animal life would be wiped out.
The proposal also has devastating potential effects on the ecosystems of eastern Nevada and could wipe out wildlife, including mule deer, antelope, and fish, and many other species that rely on the meadows and springs.
Water officials have heard those arguments before, and the decision has always been the same: keep the option open, which was one effect of Thursday's special meeting. Board members conferred in closed session for about 25 minutes, then voted 7-0 in favor of heading back to court, even though a few members admit they hope the project never gets built.
My hope is with technology and as things are changing that we can find other alternatives, but that takes time, and we want to be able to do that.
We are not voting today on our opinion of the pipeline. We're voting today exclusively on the question of whether or not to appeal the judicial decision.
To appeal the state engineer's decision,
Engineer's
yes.
decision, right. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
For board member and county commissioner Steve Sisolak, a longtime critic of the water grab, the issue is even more complicated. Sisolak is a candidate for governor and recently made clear his opposition to the pipeline. He says he voted in favor of returning to court because the state engineer's decision could affect all groundwater users in the state.
People would say, you know, you're playing it both ways.
No, I'm not playing it both ways. I'm telling you that I'm opposed to the pipeline in concept. I think there's a lot of issues as it relates to the pipeline. At the same time, groundwater allocation is a major issue in the state. It's an issue for mining. It's an issue for ranchers. We need to get this clarified. We need, you know, like they say, you drink whiskey and you fight over water. And it's a major fight, and we need to do more. We need more clarity.
SNWA General Manager John Ensminger says better conservation and other options mean a decision on the pipeline could be decades away, if ever, but it needs to be kept as an option. And in the meantime, he says, returning to court is necessary to settle other questions about who can access groundwater. Opponents think this was a missed opportunity to kill the pipeline once and for all.
We're deeply disappointed, but we're not surprised. The Southern Nevada Water Authority has been pursuing this project for 29 years, and there was little reason to think they would stop today.
George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Steve Sisolak's main opponent in the governor's race, Republican Adam Laxalt, told the I-Team that he also opposes the rural groundwater proposal.